Hi, I'm Amelia, Water Efficiency Specialist at the Santa Margarita Water District. We are here in the soil health section of our WaterWorks garden, talking about compost. Composting is a great way to turn your raw, uncooked food scraps into nutrient-packed plant food for your garden. Compost feeds the soil organisms and improves its structure, making sandy soil more nutritious and clay soil less compacted. It also improves soil water holding capacity, making the soil more like an absorbent sponge, but not oversaturated. We at the Water District really like this feature because it means it will take longer for soils to dry out after it rains or after they are irrigated. Compost also enhances plant growth, adding micronutrients to the soil that are easy for plant roots to absorb. One simple way to compost is vermicomposting, or composting food scraps in a worm bin. Above ground, like this one. Decomposers like worms live in the bin and eat the raw organic matter that you feed them, turning it all into usable compost for the garden. We like this method because vermicomposting bins can be used indoors or outdoors. The only rule is to try to keep the bin out of the direct sunlight. We have ours here in the soil health area under the shade of this oak tree, but many folks keep them in the garage or even under their desk at work. The process is really simple. First, you have to buy or make your bin and add the worms to the bottom of the bin. Add them with the bedding material that you buy them with, so that they have a bit of soil to start with. We started our bin in the WaterWorks garden with about 1 pound of worms, which is roughly 600 to 800 red wigglers. These worms are more productive than the typical earthworm and are perfect for the bin environment. Next, figure out what you have to feed them. Typically, a good mix of uncooked organics is good. We don't have a cooking-style kitchen at the headquarters, so we feed them shredded paper, yum, coffee grounds, yum, and the occasional banana peel or apple core. Typically, no citrus and no oily cooked foods. After you add a thin layer of food to the bin, cover up the worms with a blanket of wet newspaper. This moderates the light, temperature, and moisture to keep them content. Now we let them go to work. Expect to feed them every 2 weeks. In fact, they can eat up to half their body weight per day. Worm castings, also known as worm poop, can have a higher level of available nitrogen and phosphorus above other types of compost. And you can collect and till that nutritious compost into the soil around your garden and plants each season. Thank you for joining us for this vermicomposting tutorial. Make sure to like and subscribe and let us know if you'd like to hear more about sustainable gardening.